Being a mom of all girls is mentally rough. Think about it. You are setting the prime example of how they should act as ladies. You are their role model. So take a moment and think to yourself, what type of example am I setting for my daughters? Am I being the mom that I needed at their age? How is my relationship with my mother or my mother figure? Am I showing them how to act towards their mother? I literally work on this every single day. I know my girls are watching me, and I try to make sure to do certain things on purpose to show them how to behave or how to act in certain situations. Most importantly, I make sure that my relationship is unique and different with each and every one of them. What do I mean? Each one of my girls needs me in a different way. They express their love so differently that I have to treat them and love them a different way as well. No, I don't love one more than the other, for those that are just wondering. But just like adults, children have their very own love language. Once you figure out what your child's love language is, it's easier for you to connect with them. For example, Maya likes to please everyone, and she stresses herself out and trying to do things that make others happy. Like me, I do that, and I see that in her as well. I have to make sure that I'm always telling her how proud I am of her and how amazing she is doing. So her love language is words of affirmation. I have to constantly keep praising her and telling her she's doing a good job. And that's just the way that we connect with one another. Aaliyah is completely different. She is actually, she likes to do everything herself. So showing her how to do things is the way of our way of connecting. She likes for me to show her to do things, and then she likes for me to praise her when she does it correctly. So I would say acts of service is something that she is her love language. So as long as I'm telling her that she's doing it correctly, and I'm showing her how to do it and praising her when she does it herself, I would say it would be acts of service. Aria, even though she's still little, I would say that her love language is how affectionate she is. So touch is her love language. She likes to cuddle. She likes to be held. She likes to sit on your lap. So no matter what you're doing, if she walks into the room, make sure your lap is ready because she's climbing up on top of it. So I had to realize these things in order for me to connect with them in a whole different way. And that's what we have to do. For those who are wondering what love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. So those are a few love languages that a lot of couples use when they're doing couples therapy, and it's just basically learning how to connect with one another and how to love each other in their own way. I mentioned a little bit of how strict my parents were with us when we were growing up, and that played a big part about how I behave today. So the moment that I became a mom, I actually vowed to make myself approachable enough where my daughters are able to come to me and we can talk about anything. Don't get me wrong, we have boundaries. Just ask Maya, she is aware of what that boundary is. I am with you 100%. I can be your best friend and your buddy, but I'm still your parent. So I can guide you and I can give you as much advice as you'd like. And at the end of the day, it is your decision. But as long as you're respectable and you understand that I am still your parent, I mean, she's all good. But it's important that we have that type of relationship with our daughters. A relationship that it's open enough where we can talk to them, see what's going on, without feeling like we're being pushy or them feeling like we're all in their business. It's okay to be all in their business, but you have to make sure to do it in a loving way where they don't push us away. So if you're struggling to have that connection with your daughter, I would recommend evaluating the relationship that you will have with your mom and your mom figure. See what makes you guys connect and see if you can connect that way with your daughter. Do they see the relationship that you have with your mother or mother figure? Are you showing them how to talk to their parent, how to talk to their mom? Are you gossiping in front of them? Things like that. They pick up on everything that we do. So it's important for us to be vigilant and be aware of what's going on in front of their eyes. I would actually find out what your daughter's love language is and try it that way. I'm not an expert, but I do have 3 girls, and learning each one, and loving each one in their own way has really helped me with connecting with them and has lowered my stress levels, because I can't love Maya the way that I love Arya, because Maya isn't affectionate, but Arya is. So affection would actually annoy Maya. Our Aaliyah, she likes to do things by herself. So if I try to let Arya do things by herself, Arya is just gonna get annoyed. So everyone is different. Everyone loves to be loved in a different way, and so do our children. So it's important for us to speak with them and find out what that love language is. So Maya is now a teenager. So now more than ever, I have to be vigilant. I have to have my ears open. I have to have my eyes open, because I want to be there when she needs me the most. I want to be there so that way I can make sure that I am the one giving her the advice, and she is not seeking advice from someone else with ill intentions. So it's important for me to be there for her, listen to her, and just have her watch me, and be careful what conversations I have around her as well. So that way she knows how to act in certain situations, because she's becoming a young adult, and I want to be that role model for her. I want to be that example for her. And I pray that God allows me to be that for her. I pray that you are that role model to your daughter, or to your son if you don't have any daughters. We need to be role models for our children. It starts at home, and it's okay to ask for help when you feel like you don't know which way to go. This is a community, so if you need any help, or if you need any advice, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. We're loving over here. This is a no judgment zone, and I hope you have a wonderful and happy Mother's Day.